What's up, party people? So, Dee and I are going to talk a little bit about cons today. It is full con season now in Southern California, and so we have a lot of stuff coming up that we want to share with you guys.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm still munching down on my breakfast.
We're having breakfast.
Yeah, Monica finished hers. It was like a little sandwich. Mine's like a big bowl of oatmeal, so
It looks good though.
it's been going down slowly. Yes, so con season, we're excited. Con season used to always really start like not till end of February or March, and it seems like last year started getting closer and closer to January.
Yeah.
Cons, and
So
there was like 2 anime ones.
yeah,
in
January here in Southern California gave us two cons. We had Anime Impulse at the Pomona Fairplex, and then we also have Anime LA this weekend at the Ontario Convention Center.
Right.
So I was lucky enough to go to Anime Impulse, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed my time there. It was small in the sense of like the anime side of it, but it was large because it was part of a festival that was going on. So there was more than just the anime stuff going on at that place. It was really interesting. We had a really good time, and we will be this weekend. I'll be at Anime LA. I'll be photographing for Temple of Dee, and also be checking out some of the fashion shows and things that are coming out of there.
Yeah, I may or may not go. I have some family stuff going on, but I am off. So given the opportunity with the family stuff set aside, I may ghost it. We didn't purchase tickets this year. We did go last year, and so I look forward to it. To going if I can go.
Ghosting means that you show up and hang out outside of the convention center and don't actually go in. You just kind of go to socialize outside.
Yeah, so you get to, and especially also if you
We don't condone ghosting.
We don't condone ghosting, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. And I live close by, so normally, yes, I would love to go to this con. I just, like I said, I have some family things going on, and so if I do ghost it, probably just for 2 hours to see our friends outside really quick. Well, that's really about it, and to just see some cool cosplays, anime cosplays. I'd like to see that. So.
Yeah, and then coming into February, we have Long Beach Comic Con, and then we have Gallifrey One, which take place on the same weekend in February.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we have in March WonderCon, which is the sister con of San Diego Comic Con, and
Yes.
that's one of the bigger cons in Southern California. Definitely not worth. It's worth not missing. Don't miss it. I'm like spitting out my words here.
Like we're having acid reflux from so much coffee. So yeah, don't miss out.
Don't miss out on WonderCon. And then we go into the summer cons, which is like there's so much going on here in California as well as in like other other parts of the country.
Yes.
And some of the big summer cons that I really wish I was hitting was like Phoenix Comic Con.
I went last year. Amazing.
And that's what I've heard out of that
probably
con.
say, like, to be real, in my personal experience, it was almost better than Comic-Con.
San
San
Diego?
Diego Comic-Con.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot, because it was a little smaller on a personal level. But when I mean smaller, I'm comparing it to San Diego. It was big. There was a lot of big name people out there. San Diego is a nice environment for the summertime. It's pretty refreshing. It's not as hot as other places can be, so it is nice. And I was expecting Phoenix to be super hot, and it actually, that weekend was kind of nice. I think it takes place, I want to say in May, but I can't remember right now.
I think Phoenix Comic Con is in May.
So it's before the super heat. The 110 heats and above hit it. I think we were looking at like 90, 95, and that's pretty decent. Like, that's Cali summer. So it was nice.
The summer also brings us. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
The summer also brings us Nerdbot Con, which is a really nice one-day con. It was in its second year last year, so this
More towards the end of summer, September-ish.
August. Oh, maybe September.
September, August.
Well,
I want to say
more than
September.
fall. And there's a lot of cons in the fall as well.
Yeah.
So we have Palm Springs Comic Con. We have
There's
Long
two in
Beach,
Palm Springs.
Comic Expo, or is it Comic Con? Long Beach Comic Con.
Long
is
Beach
in
Comic
the
Con
fall.
in the fall. We have in Palm Springs. There's Palm Springs Comic Con and
Comic Con.
Comic Con Palm Springs, which is inverted words, but those are two different conventions that take place in Palm Springs. Then there's like smaller conventions. There's going to be one in Pasadena, I believe, in March, an anime one.
Is there really?
Brought to you by some of the people from Nerdbot and some other
know
group.
that. I hadn't.
I want to say March, but it's early on. Could be May, but it could be March. So stay posted. We'll probably link some dates below, so we're more accurate with what we're saying. Because right now we're just spewing stuff, and I'm recording on my phone, so that's where my notes are at. So
we just wanted to, talk about all the stuff that we're excited about, which is conventions. It's kind of the thing we do. It's kind of how we met, and it's what we love.
And that's what our name is, ConMadres. Like ConMadres, a play on words for, being, in Spanish, comadres is like good friends, and then combining it with conventions, ConMadres. So that's where the name we get it from. So we're excited to come to you guys, and hopefully maybe going live on YouTube, and we want to create an Instagram for you guys. So we'll be doing that soon as well, so you guys can see other things where we'll be at.
And we're trying to
do a meetup.
Do a meetups. Yep, we're trying to do some meetups with other convention moms in a kid-friendly space where we can all meet up and like kind of just hang with our kids and meet other like-minded people and people who, do what we do, which is hang out at conventions in costumes with our kids.
And we'll let you know what we're cosplaying as. As of now, granted I need the time off from work, but I think I'm going to do all 3 days at WonderCon. So, 1 or 2 of the days I'll probably take the boys with me. And I probably will be doing 1 day dressed up as in Bob's Burgers cosplay.
That one.
So
I do
yeah,
Burger too.
unless we both do the same one, that would be
so
super cool. Yeah,
she
so
does,
I don't know.
Linda and Bob with her husband, and me and my significant other do Linda and Bob.
Yeah, so that would be super cool. I know that's something we need to coordinate our cosplays.
Yeah.
Because we're into like a little bit different fandoms, and some of the times we're just there mostly to take pictures and observe the ambiance and be handlers.
Yeah, I'll be pressed for Temple of Geek at WonderCon, so I'll definitely be there, most likely in my street clothes, taking pictures. But I do try to cosplay something comfortable sometimes if I can get away with it.
I think that's why Linda would work, because I'm taking the kids, so I think that would work. That's what
Yeah. I'm also considering a Wayne's World cosplay where I'm Garth and my
I saw
friend
that.
Madison will be
That
Wayne.
is super cute.
I tried to convince Ash to do it, but he had no interest. Teenagers.
Yeah.
But so we have a lot of plans as far as like trying to host meetups and things at cons. So stay posted on our social media to see,
We
what
may
comes
even
of
do
that.
like a meetup in the future, maybe towards the early fall. Just like not even at a convention, just like once we start
Like our
becoming more
own.
friends, like like maybe meeting here for a meetup and say, hey, we're gonna be here if you guys want to come down and have some lunch, grab
Geek
something.
mom brunches.
Mhm. Yes, so we can do something like that. Maybe we'll try to do it more centralized to where the majority of us are coming to get together. Let's see. Conventions. I'm obviously looking forward to San Diego Comic-Con.
I think we're gonna skip San Diego this
Really?
year. So we're doing Gallifrey 1, which is a Doctor Who convention in February, and we want to hit a lot of other cons this year, like Phoenix and things like that. So we're considering skipping San Diego. San Diego is great; it's so much fun, but the crowds are just a lot, and financially it takes a toll on you. Like you have to save up all year for San Diego Comic Con. We paid $300 a night for a Motel 6. That was like the tiniest thing ever. And
We take advantage.
and we were there like a week because Comic Con is 4 nights. It's like the preview night, and it's kind of nuts. So I think that we might skip San Diego Comic Con this year.
I hope if you guys do go, you go for a day, and then at least we'll be able to meet up at some point.
I think we might do that as far as like going for a day. Usually, we go for the whole week, but we'll see how that goes.
I was lucky enough to get tickets. So they started selling tickets for Comic-Con already.
Sold out.
And some of you that may not know that, you have to get a login and register, and then you get an email saying, hey, registration for buying tickets is this weekend. You need to hop onto your computer, and it's like a virtual wait, and it's called a waiting room, and then you're able to hop on and buy. And just because you have a login, it does not guarantee you a spot. And once you get in, you can buy 2 other people tickets. So total 3: yourself, and 2 other people.
Yourself, and 2 other
yourself. Yeah. So basically, I almost flipped off the camera because I was like going like this. I was like, so anyways, yes, for yourself, your significant other, whoever, friends, yeah. So I was able to get tickets.
Do you have any tips as far as like what to do for people to actually get Comic-Con tickets? I mean, obviously for San Diego Comic-Con, you have to have a member ID before even attempting to buy tickets. So that's something you want to do ahead of time. But like,
I would say register. I mean, number 1 is register. Have that registration login ready to go. And even if you don't plan to buy tickets like say the year that you register for, if you don't plan to buy tickets for that year, attempt to log in so that it shows that you're being active in the system, like that you actually care about it, because it is like a draw. And the more times you are in it, year after year, the probability is going up. It's like some weird algorithm. So I would recommend that you do that. Other than that, we personally, it's taken us last year was the first year I got in, and I was only able to get 1 day for my husband and I, for 1 day tickets. Or was it 2 days? Thursday, Sunday? Something odd. They were split. And people are like, well, how are you going to go 2 days when you live in, 2.5 hours away from San Diego? You just make it work. But, we ended up going for the other days and hung out and did other things, because outside of Comic-Con, the streets are full of activities that you can do. Where most of the time you don't need,
is okay.
Yeah, and you don't need a badge for a lot of things. You don't. So
the great thing about San Diego Comic-Con is that you don't have to have a badge, because there are so many vendors, so many activities set up outside and around San Diego.
In the gas lamp district.
The gas lamp district, that it's worth going down there just to hang out outside. And there's a lot of like meetups and get-togethers and things like that don't require a badge. So it is fun to go down there even if you don't have a Comic-Con ticket, because there's so much going on. The city of San Diego welcomes people so lovingly, and it's a really fun time. It's just an expensive fun time.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
I've been fortunate in that I've been able to get professional passes the last couple of years, so I haven't had to go through like the wait room struggle to get in. But this year, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think what's keeping me from going to San Diego Comic-Con this year is that the shows that I love are not going to be there. Yeah. So like Doctor Who, for example, I don't know that they're going to be there.
I don't know who will be there either.
If the BBC is having something for Doctor Who, I'm definitely going to be more inclined to go. But there's nothing that I'm dying to see at Comic-Con this year. So speaking of getting tickets, there's another con that I talked about earlier, Gallifrey One, which is really hard to get tickets to. It's a very small con, very intimate. They only sell about 3,000 tickets, and they sell out within minutes. And I've had a couple people ask me, based on posts that I'm going to Gallifrey One, how do you get tickets? Like, when do you find out? The best thing that I can suggest is to go follow their Facebook page and put it on notifications, follow their Twitter and put it on notifications, and you can keep updated with them. They let you know exactly, like, they're really great about letting you know when tickets go on sale. Tickets usually go on sale. The con is in February, but tickets go on sale the March or April before. Mm-hmm. And you just have to be ready to go. Have your computer logged in, your credit card next to you, and just be ready to click that link for the ticket sales as soon as it comes out, and refresh until you get through. And sometimes it'll tell you that everything is sold out, but it's not, because like it just has tickets on hold for people, and like some people end up like their credit cards don't go through, or they change their mind or something like that. So if you keep refreshing, you might get a link through. So don't give up if after a few minutes like you haven't gone in. They have to wait and clear all the stuff that didn't go through. So that's my tip for getting into Gallifrey 1 if you're a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, definitely. And for the waiting room, it's a little different. You can't refresh. It tells you specifically on the screen, do not refresh. They have their own system on how they do that. So you just got to leave it running. And I would set all your computer to not go on screensaver mode. You want to be alert and to that you can see, hey, you're in. Because it doesn't chime, it doesn't do anything. It just says you're in on the screen. So you have to be looking at it. So literally, like, it's like, oh my god, I remember going, I have to go to the bathroom, and you take your laptop with you because you're like scared you're gonna miss the thing. And it was hilarious because it happened when I was in the bathroom. All of a sudden, I'm just, I look up and it says we're in, and I like yell, oh my god, we're in! Yeah, so it was pretty funny. I'm in the toilet, and so
TMI, dude.
TMI, but that's what happens. Most people know that's how crazy it gets. And the other thing,
and if you don't know, now you know.
Yes, and if you have friends that are willing to go, you know, especially single people, like individual people, have them log in and say, hey, if you have an opportunity, can you get me and my husband in? Can you get me in?
Like have a team set
because,
up. Like,
yes,
okay, whoever gets in,
that
buy
way
the tickets.
It helps, because some people will say, yeah, I got in and I bought my ticket, and you had opportunity to buy 2 other tickets, and that sucks because opportunity was taken from other people. So yeah. It's exciting. And so this year we were able to get up to 4-day tickets, but we chose not to go for all 4 days, again, also for financial reasons. So we're going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's still a great set of time.
It's still a great, yeah. I was kind of sad about Thursday because last year on Thursday, that was our first day, and it was not very, I want to say empty compared to how it is on the other days. It was very empty, but yet it's full of people and full of things to do. I really loved Thursday. As a viewer, to just go and observe and watch.
It's a little more low key. You're not like really panel to panel.
Enjoyed it. Like yeah, and the other days are just like go.
Yeah,
time, crowded, running through people.
There's so much great programming. See, now I want to go to San Diego. Thanks.
Yeah. So
another tip for San Diego Comic Con, if you're gonna go, so there's a bunch of events that happen outside of Comic Con. Most of them are free. The majority of these events are put on by like all these film companies and film studios and comic book companies, and they're free to get in, and they're a lot of fun. So the thing is, before you used to be able to line up for these events like hours beforehand to make sure that you got in, but because of, you know, fire safety type things, they can't have like all of San Diego filled with lines everywhere. So what they do now is they offer tickets, but because you have like 120,000 plus people there that weekend, tickets to these events go really fast. So my suggestion is to follow the SDCC unofficial blog and the SDCC blog on Twitter and have them set to notifications. And as soon as an event goes live, register. Just take it right then and there, wherever you can, because in a few minutes, those tickets to these events are going to be gone. And the type of events that I'm talking about is like, for example, the BBC hosted a Doctor Who party for its fans, and they had a cosplay show and free drinks and free food, and it was a lot of fun. And it's a completely free event hosted by BBC America, but the tickets sell out in seconds, so you just have to be on alert all the time. So those are my suggestions, and it's like that for a lot of other things. Like Boom Studios throws a really cool party every year. You know, the sci-fi tapings.
We went to one that was hosted by T-Mobile, Samsung, and it was supposed to be the Red Wedding, like part of Game of Thrones-ish thrown in
that
there.
Sounds fun.
And then they had Frodo DJing, like freaking Elijah Wood was DJing this event, which is totally like, what? So
and
most people are excited about that. They were free.
But because of that, they go so fast. So have everything set on notification alerts, and good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yes, definitely. So what have we missed? There's so many cons we probably missed at the same time.
Coming up.
But
Alright guys, we're
anyways,
just rambling.
yeah, we're just rambling.
We're like
so
literally just rambling. There is no
thank
structure
you
to
guys.
this.